Hi, my name is Katie Kraft, and today I have the absolute honor of introducing Grace Ciaramitaro. Grace came to St. Mary's freshman year, however, I have known her for much longer through my short-lived years as a competitive swimmer. One day at practice when we were 11, Grace actually lapped me, twice, then proceeded to say, "Don't worry, you got it, you can still make up the time." Many people know Grace because of her star swimming abilities. However, she is much more than that. Grace is kind, encouraging, and she never fails to light up any room she walks into. Now I know she has some wisdom to share with us today, so I give you Grace Marie Ciaramitaro.
There is nothing inherently special about a Tuesday evening in the heat of Memphis June. It is probably just as sweltering as the night before, and you can expect it to be as hot as the days to come. There is a bit of comforting stagnation that comes with Memphis summers. You know what you're getting, which is why I should have expected to see what I did when I walked through my back door on this particular sweating Tuesday evening. I heard it before I saw it. The laughter flowing down the block, the dad screaming of whose ball it was, and Atlantic City blaring in the background. I walked out the back door, turned the corner, and saw 17 people playing basketball. Nothing too out of the ordinary for this group. These 17 familiar faces are because 17 years ago, 4 women created a group that will forever change my life. This group is called the Front Porch Council. The FPC is made up of my mom and her 3 best friends, Nina Callan, Jenny Linkus, and Julie Cochran. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. 2 weeks ago, I didn't truly know how the FPC was founded. So, as St. Mary's girls are taught to do, I took to research. I pitched it as a project for my Meaning of Life class, asking the women how it was founded and what it means to them. They responded with that they formed the FPC because they were all new moms raising babies and were not quite sure if they were doing things right. They emphasized that they chose the verb form of counsel, not the noun, because they needed a place to talk candidly and openly to solve their problems big and small, knowing that each of them had each other's back. Quickly realizing they needed a space outside of nursery chairs, carpool pickup lines, and office meeting rooms to talk about their days, they created their own space. Nina's front porch became the meeting place. It was close enough to run back if a kid started crying, but separate enough for a chance to feel like there was no one depending on you. At these Monday night meetings, they would come prepared. If it was cold, they'd come wrapped in blankets, and if it was hot, they would bring cool rags to cool themselves off. They all said that these meetings were often the only thing that could get them through a week. My bet is that they convened out of necessity. They would have never anticipated the foundation that their Monday night meetings would set. However, they founded this group and created a little community within Central Gardens. This meant that the 3 other moms would help pick up the slack for the other because that is how they believed a civilization should work. Most times, my mom or dad would not be picking me up from school or swim because they had to stay late at work. This meant that in the carpool line, I could be jumping into a car that was not my family's. However, this was not out of the ordinary for the FPC to be together. 9 times out of 10, when I walk into my house, I could go into our den or kitchen and find someone sitting there talking to my mom or dad. The characteristics of these women, however, is what truly makes our tiny community run and function as it does. First, I want to say that these are all intelligent and beautiful women. I mean, they did all send their children to the best school in Memphis. But besides these qualities, they each have their own that stick out and make them truly unique. Jenny has her infectious laugh. She has the ability to find the good in things and laugh at herself when she messes up. She can laugh, and by the end, there's probably not one of us that isn't laughing with her. Nina, otherwise known as Nurse Nina, is always checking in on everyone, seeing how they are. One of her signature phrases is, "Do you need anything? You hungry?" She is our resident nurse. You're injured? Call Nina. You're not feeling well? Call Nina. She not only helps us physically, but she can make anyone feel comforted and loved. Julie, or Juju as we know her, is the protector. She will stand up for you and for any of us. Juju would be there for any of us at any time and be by our side. For example, one time she was willing to drive 11 hours to take me to a swim meet, only for me to get kicked out the first day. Juju was ready to fight the meet officials just to get me back into the meet, though. Lastly, my mom is a listener. Although, yes, she does have a lot of opinions, especially about my life, she is always there to lend an ear and help you through a problem. I think any of the kids would say she is the resident therapist of the group. Every conversation and action you have with someone changes who you are as a person. The people and places we go make an impact on our life. We make these impacts often without us knowing. Every conversation and interaction I have had with someone has changed me into the person I am, and without it, I would not be the same. The FPC is something that will always be with me. I want to be the person with the infectious laugh, a caring personality, a protector, and someone who has a good listening ear. Although I might not be able to do these perfectly, the impact is still there, and it is what I want to take on with me in my life. To my class of 2023. The friends and people we've met at St. Mary's will make a lasting impact on who we are as a person, and I want to remember these as I leave. I want to remember to take Fia's abilities to listen, Naisha's ability to stand up for what she believes in, Ellie's ability to speak up for herself, Madison's ability to make everyone laugh, Cam's ability to comfort and give advice, my AP Physics class way of laughing at ourselves even when we make mistakes. Sorry, Ms. Huber. These are a few of the many things that I will take with me from our class. In just a short time, you can already see that the impact St. Mary's has made on me. So, although we are going our 63 different ways next year, we truly will never leave each other. And I ask that as we leave and go our separate ways, that you will pick up new qualities of new friends, because you never know. Maybe one day your daughter will be up here talking about you and your 3 friends. Thank you.